Depends on what. It's against my principle. Spend $40
is
on
way
one
too
day.
much.
Like, you better be getting that shit from like Africa. The warrant $40 shipping.
And I doubt we will even use it on Wednesday or the day you get it, right?
I'll promise, actually.
What? That does sound fun.
Did not get the expedited shipping. I respect it because I realized the lifestyle I've been living, like more recently, is one that's very
destructive,
instant gratification-y. It's like, oh, one day $40. Who gives a shit? Pay that. I want some food. Uber Eats, McDonald's at 6 a.m. Of course, haven't slept yet. You know, I had to introduce some restraint into my life, and I started with one day
$40 shipping.
Yeah, $40 shipping. That's where I drew the line.
Okay.
Has it resonated to other parts of your life, Toast?
No, I ordered a salad at 2 a.m. last night.
Okay. At least it was a salad.
It was a salad.
Yeah.
And I drenched it in Chipotle sauce. Have you guys tried to, be more mindful of your spendings lately?
Oh, yeah.
One thing I really spend money on is food. And stuff for my dog. I love my dog.
For me, I realized that, like, I spend money only on food, right? Like, so I just buy my lunch and dinner at the same time. So I save on like the delivery fee. And I'm just like, and actually I mathed it out. I'm like, damn, I'm saving a lot of money every month doing this. And I thought to myself, that's a good start.
Cooking though.
What's the most efficient time/money efficient way to have food?
It depends on how much like money you would be making if you weren't making food.
Yes.
And so it's different per person. Because if you're making food, you could be making money, right? So it's
but let's be honest, you guys. Every minute that you're making food, you're not gonna spend that time.
It's not direct translate.
It's not
true, but it's close. It's like it takes some of your focus,
Yes.
Yeah, you have a tank of focus.
It's not like that, but you can fry an egg. You can make soup.
This is true. Yeah. But if Kanye West would be making like 30 grand while he was cooking an egg, he's like paying someone else to cook that egg for him.
Do you think rich people cook like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk? I think they cook.
I think everyone cooks.
Do you think Elon Musk wakes up in his $1 billion mansion and turns on the stove, dashes a little bit of olive oil on, opens the fridge, takes out the egg carton, flip it open, take out 2 eggs, close the carton?
I'm gonna tweet at Elon Musk right now. Hey, do you make your own food?
Okay, tweet at him.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for that response.
I don't think he's gonna respond.
He will.
No, just ask if he cooks his own breakfast.
Okay.
No.
Wait, people are gonna be so confused.
It's a legitimate question.
Yeah,
and knowing Elon Musk, he might respond.
Okay, do you cook your own breakfast? That's the tweet?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's the tweet.
Okay. I'm not gonna get a response, but okay.
It's Elon Musk, man.
This is so random.
You just want to know. You're curious.
I'm very curious.
See,
I think people are gonna think it's like a fucking bet or something, like...
Oh, meme. It's a shitty bet tweet, though. Have you guys seen, Warren Buffett? Like, the very rich, like, the most successful, investor of the 20th century. His diet is, notoriously fucking disgusting. Like, he eats like a small child would if you gave a small child $1 billion. Every morning, he goes to the McDonald's drive-thru, and depending on if the market's up or down, he orders, a Big Mac, or he orders, just 2 sausage packs. And he adds extra salt on them himself. He drinks 2 liters of cherry Coke every day. It's fucking crazy. Someone did an article, or a expose on them trying to do his diet, and they just fucking could not. This man has billions of dollars. Toast, as you look at his
I'm Googling this. He actually... Buffett stops by McDonald's and orders one of 3 items: 2 sausage patties, a sausage, egg, and cheese, or a bacon, egg, and cheese. Every day for the past
That's
5
crazy.
decades.
Yeah. 5 decades. He gets Dairy Queen all the time. I think because he owns shares in Dairy Queen. It's so he adds extra salt on everything too. That's I respect that. You know, he's like 70 or something, or 70, 80. I don't know how he's alive, honestly.
Wait,
Jesus.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
That's so. If I had that much money every day, I
Yeah.
would have like my private sushi chef. If you guys
know.
if you guys had like $1 billion or whatever,
Yeah.
like what would you do? What would you eat every day? Like what would you do?
You know, I would never have to ask because I would have someone who comes up with the idea of what I eat and have a chef make that idea. I'd have 2 separate people.
Okay, like one person to like, okay,
Yeah.
today's
Yeah.
he felt like this today, so we're gonna have a little egg, like, blah, 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 and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
You're so rich, you don't even have to make the decision.
No, and it's
I
like,
like
it's like
that.
I'm adding back because I'm making new jobs. You know, I'll feel good. I'll be like, "Man,
Create
without
jobs.
me, this guy wouldn't have a job.
But like, would this person live with you?
No. I'd be so rich, like they would live nearby. I think like
They have their own house at that point.
But they
if
would
you're that
they would
rich.
have to deliver it to you.
like they would come in for work
And
at
cook it
certain
your
times
house. Yeah.
to cook food and then leave.
Oh. Is that the?
Fuck yeah! At that point, I'd probably have a live-in person.
But you don't
like,
want
my
to
house
live with a stranger that.
Okay, yeah. Maybe it's just like yeah.
For me, I'd rather just marry someone and have them be.
You want a housewife?
It's like, okay, what's the best way to get like meal plans? Maybe like daily
Yeah, like
delivered
a
meal,
professional chef.
or like a professional chef delivered out. The problem with that is having a stranger. Not because
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to use your significant other?
she would be someone who's in the house. Because
But you don't want her to have enough ambition to do other stuff. You
no,
just want her to cook for
she can
you.
do other stuff, and cooking is just one of the stuff she does. I'm just
But
saying, like, she.
Are you gonna be mad at her if she's off doing a big deal and it's dinner time and you don't get your chicken nuggets? Like,
No, I'm
are
saying,
you
like, if
upset?
I was to get homemade food from my wife and not from this guy that I have coming in every day cooking.
Human beings get used to anything. Okay, if we're in Corona, you never thought you'd be quarantined for 8 months. Now we know.
yeah.
You get used to a guy coming into your house. I promise you.
Just have them like nearby.
Yeah. Maybe they make it at their house and they deliver it.
Yeah, we're talking obscenely rich. Pay for the house. They're next to you, and they just deliver it to you.
So do you
And-
think the O word is it?
Obscene. No, I didn't say obscene.
It's a running joke in the offline house. Now for like out in the hall.
Yeah, I did it intentionally. Yeah, obscenely. I know to say it. Obscenely. Oh yeah. If you're a very rich person. Yeah, every day.
If you were very rich, would food be the first thing you spend your stuff on? Oh, you know what? I have a question for you guys. Because one of my friends can be a great investment.
Okay.
If you can get like 15% return on your money every year, the money is locked in bank and
Yes. Wait, 15%.
15%.
That's a lot.
but it's
Yes.
money I won't. But it's not like guaranteed. Like nothing's guaranteed. But like
Wait.
it's locked with.
It's not
It's not like it's an
In a
investment thing.
hypothetical, it should be guaranteed.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's 6%.
like, I mean, if the firm goes under,
Toast, for the sake of it, just say hypothetically.
hypothetically, you can get
50%. Yeah.
10 years, yes.
I wouldn't give away all of my money, but like a good chunk, yeah.
But it's free money, right?
Yeah, that's just retirement.
But what if I can? Let's say I want to put in $1,000. But what if I want to start a business that requires $1,000 that would generate more? But oh no, my money's in this 10-year prison, and I can't start this new business, and I lose out on more money.
I think you can't be too worried about what ifs, because at some point it's like, well, what if you would have to spend your time and effort to create that company and make it valuable.
Yeah.
Like the idea is that you take the best deal you can at the time and don't worry about like better deals coming back. Because like what happens if this 15% thing happens and then a month after a 20% thing comes up? Like you can't know that, but it just comes up, you know? It's like you can't, in my opinion, like you don't always play toward the what ifs, because like you're never gonna be happy. It's always gonna be like, well, I should have made it, or I should have done this. It's like just make the best decision with the information you're given.
So you guys would do something. You guys would do something.
I think I would. It would be hard pressed to make a business that gives me like 15% returns every year. And also, then I have to work at a business. This is like, I don't have to at all. Yeah.
Put it all in.
like what's the average stock market return? Like 10 to 12%, right?
I get less.
Or like 6 to 12%. Imagine if you get like 15.
That is.
Yeah, like I would invest some amount of money there. Like I would just say, like, I'm a financial planner who's doing stocks. I'd be like, all right, your job is non-existent, because his job is to make sure my long-term future is okay. Like I would then invest all the money I put in there into him, or into the 15% return. I'd be happy.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be everything. Like I said, like, you know, like half of my savings or something.
That's like the greatest hedge fund. Or, yeah, hedge fund. It's like the, yeah, ever.
So what if it's here? What if it's
On app.
Dude, Lily's about to pass out from this conversation. You gotta make it interesting for her. What if you were given 15% and a free dog?
Okay, what kind of dog though?
A Pomeranian.
Okay, but like every year, wait, a free dog and
Every year you get
15%?
15% of a
Fucking
Pomeranian.
yeah, of course.
There we go. Lily's all in.
What would you spend money? Like we have like let's say you have $1 billion. Realistic, you know what? Let's say you have $10 million.
Okay.
What would you do?
Make my own anime and cast myself.
No, you wouldn't do that.
Yes, I would.
You would do that, and then like be broke when maybe the anime is like, you know what? It's just
no.
a 7.5 on Crunchyroll. On
Oh
my.
no, it's like a project for me. Like it make me happy to make my own anime.
This is money you would have to survive on.
Make my own anime. What am I gonna do with the money? What?
Wait,
What about
Toast.
rent? What about food?
I can
what
live
about
off. I'm not gonna
fam-
use the entire 10 million on an
How much would you
anime.
use it on the anime?
I'm willing to spend up to. Okay, but I'm not talking about a full animated series. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm talking like projects, right? Like little animated music videos or stuff like that. Like little 1-minute shorts and like little projects like that. I would spend my money on those. That'd be great.